Welcome to Pathways of Hope. My name is Alvin Fabella, and today I'll share with you my reflection on Matthew 7, verses 1 to 5. Jesus gives a difficult challenge to all of us in today's gospel. He starts with this verse: Stop judging that you may not be judged. This is difficult because judging comes to us so easy. When someone steals from the supermarket, we immediately judge that person and tell that he grew up in a bad family. When couples decide to separate ways, we make our conclusion and say that they are bad parents. When a politician sincerely helps out the poor, we come to the conclusion again that he is just campaigning. We have our own standards and we judge people based on our standards. But is this what God wants us to do? In today's gospel, Jesus tells us that we should look at ourselves first. Remove the wooden beam from your eye first. Then you will see clearly to remove the splinter from your brother's eye. We cannot judge by our own standard because all of us should follow God's standard. Can you imagine if God followed our approach in terms of judging? He would look at us and tell himself, this man does not follow my standard. I have to judge him. Maybe I should just destroy man. But God does not do that. Instead, he looks at us. He extends compassion. He empathizes with us. He becomes man like all of us. And then he teaches us and accompanies us in our walk in faith. What is Jesus telling us? When you have the desire to judge someone, stop. Step back and empathize first. Look at yourself and then put yourself in the shoes of the other person. If you have to correct that person, approach him personally. Tell him your concern. Tell it to him with love. Because that is the approach that God does with all of us. What's our message as we start this week? Leave the judging to God. Only He is the perfect judge. Only He has the right to judge all of us. If you were blessed by this Pathways of Hope video, why don't you help us? Like it and share it to all your friends. Be a pathway of hope to others as well. Thank you, and God bless your day.